art show.
At the what?
The art show.
Art show.
You know a song? Well, I definitely.
Did you already say hi?
She said that first.
She did that? Okay.
She said that first, best friend.
I did. I just can't do that. All of that. Yes, my best friend from Cincinnati in the house. This is what Nasty Natty looks like.
Okay, it is makeup and mocha, and it's also mocha on the bees. Those are all ingredients. And I also have my giveaway on this.
Interact, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you. Y'all see the dances.
Yes, you will.
I'm just popping in and out. That's all. I'm popping in and out.
I'm gonna interview y'all.
So here she goes.
Mommy, whenever you want to hit the red carpet. Pandora, whenever y'all want to hit the red carpet.
I thought your name
For a minute.
So are you guys having a great time? Thank you for coming. You all look so fabulous and beautiful as always. Thank you. I wish I could find you some water. I got some coke. Yeah. You said you did. Oh, okay. She got in her mouth, so she got a good one. Pulling up the you ready? There she go right here. Next on the red
What's up, y'all? What's up? This is some shit. This is some shit that's going down. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna get a drink though, so I can be ready when I get on the stage.
For the guest of honor, Mr. Billy Weeden. Round of applause for the guest of honor, Mr. Philly Weeden. We're going to let the lady go first because I done ran the stat sheet. We done ran the stat sheet, but we're going to bring it all the way back.
Hey, what's up, yeah? We're going to actually, what we're going to do, besides that, we're going to do a little bit further. Like, I didn't know this boy was moving around as well.
Go for it.
So we got some lineage up on this already. This man has been in my life for a very long time. So I'm going to take my flowers, Dylan. That's why I'm There you go. What's up, bro? And what a celebration. This is crazy. So, and it's such a crazy good. I'm you know the joy in your heart you have when you see other people succeed. But when you see people collab and you're succeeding and growing and moving, but we still stick together like we ain't never left each other, this is that type of moment for me. And I was so ecstatic when I found out you were going to be the premiere of Buzzworthy. I said, what a worthy person to be part of this. You've always been sweetheart, you're always kind. So many people already know about you. But I'm going to ask you a comment about this. Tell people what it is, something that you may think the masses don't know about you. Something that, I don't want to mess up Reese and James' interview, so I'm going to keep it like kind of tight. But that's my one question I thought. I said, tell me something that we don't know about you, the masses may not know.
That's going on record.
Oh yeah, that's being publicized.
It's out there.
I know this. I just see him on TikTok. He really weird.
No, the guy you see on TikTok is funny though.
That's what I'm saying. The guy is something now. He is so joking on TikTok. Y'all check him out on TikTok. He be all in his element. So when what was the feeling of when you first step to you to say, come and do your show as a free express your presence? What was that experience like? Well, we here for it for sure. I know I can't wait to see how it turns out. But you don't know about it, so it's going to be successful no matter what. I know you. And you got a great team that's really going to, I think you did a good job of trusting with your fans. I'm going to turn it over to your podcast. Listen, I'm finished too. So be together.
Yes, you are. Now, let's be clear. This is, like we said in the last one, we give them flowers while flowers are here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to point out the guide signs. This is the second of sold out events today. Just came from a class in Columbus, sold out. This event right here is sold out, and it's the first one. So that says a lot. But to be honest, this is the definition, this is the living human definition of support everybody. So that's always dope. So we got to pay it back, and that's when things come full circle. How do you get to go everywhere and support everybody? Because it's hard to do. So we call that good karma and paying it forward. There's another thing too, because the world flipped up in 2020. COVID hit a lot of people. One of the few people, because I saw it for myself, one of the few people that elevated to like super high levels during the midst of a pandemic that took a lot of people out, so that's good. And it was good to see. So you go from busy to like booked and busy. So it's like, y'all gotta pay attention to every question. You're not gonna see this man after a Friday. You're gone. No, because it's like, if you, okay, so he gonna tell you all the information, but make sure you follow the page, Master Market. Different city every Saturday. Let's go. Different city every Saturday, just changing lives. It's not just about like just going. It's about the impact that you have while they bring you in. So like I said, we give them flowers while they are. So, but the exact number is 23 years? 23 years? Okay. Now, we've heard the story, but I wanted to tell the story where it all started. No, tell the story, because it's a dope story.
23 years ago, I started fitness industry by being a gym, got into fitness, and I just excelled and got promoted to each level, really position in balance. I was first started as a janitor, and I did receptions, then receptions, coach attendant, then I became coach manager, then I became operation manager, then I became purpose manager. That's how I love the fitness. Before that, it was just work.
Oh, so no, because the first 5 I didn't even know. I didn't know the janitor, didn't know the pro shop. I just thought it was training. 18 years. Even better. And then there was a transition to play.
Yes.
How'd that come about?
I was in Iraq, and I had just got out of a relationship with a divorce.
Okay.
And I was writing statuses on Facebook, and people kept saying, write a book. Like, I'm not writing a book because I grew up looking at the history of
Okay.
and so I got a message from Kevin Books, and they said, you have a buzz right now, whenever you're willing and able to write this book, we'll publish it. So that was my kind of intelligence back. Easy to write about myself, so that's what I did.
That's what's up. So then we go from that to now the owner. I said it at the top, and I'm gonna say it again because some people just walked in. Hey, boss lady. Some people just walked into the top-rated gym in Northeast Ohio, not Cleveland, Northeast Ohio. It's never been such a blessing. How's that been going for? Yeah.
It really still does not hit me because there's so much happening. There's so many brands inside that gym that are doing phenomenal things, and they're coming out. So it's amazing to see, amazing to watch. And so I don't really, you know, I take it when I'm giving it, as far as, you know, hey, that is great. But, yeah, this. So I don't really sit in it per se. I listen, I hear it, I feel it, but I keep moving.
Understood. Well, we can't get all the questions because this is the actual interviewee. But flowers where they're due, respect where it's due, and early happy Father's Day. Catch you on the stage, so thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm about to stand here and love on my family.
That's the end of his dance card.
No, we can get that into the dance card. Because ain't nobody dancing with them. Uncle.
We might as well do a dance with him.
Might as well.
Hello.
Y'all saw
You don't know
that.
more than that. It's a pleasure finding you two women.
Nice to meet you too.
I've heard so much about you guys. Your mom is like, she's my age grown cool, and it happened so mistakenly or unexpectedly. That's the word I'm looking for. But your mom is dope. I know y'all know this shit like that. We ain't gonna tell her. So beautiful ladies, tell us each your name. We know that you are Reese's daughter, but give us something unique about you guys and something about tonight being here. What this feels like for you guys in this experience.
My name is Mia, and I have a twin named Maya, and this is my older sister Brianna. Something unique about me is I feel like I'm different. I have a different mindset. I have a different perspective and everything, like in life. Recently, I went through something that taught me that you have to really be yourself and don't let nobody control what you do. Don't let nobody get in your head. Just be you, just be yourself. Just like my mom said, I know y'all see the shirt, be you, they'll adjust.
Hey.
Okay. Right now, I make clothes, so if anybody is interested, I make clothes. I do t-shirts. I'm dropping a clothing line real soon, so you guys can stay tuned. And just think about this is it. My mom is such amazing. She put a lot of hard work in. And for everybody else that's working with my mom, this is an amazing event, and this is going to turn out so wonderful. God put us in this place for a reason, and we all are here for a reason.
Okay.
Okay.
See, she got some real spice on it. She got that fire you bring.
Hi, I'm Maya. Honestly, something unique about me, I feel like I'm just different because, well, first, I'm a good person at heart. And I'm just like my mother. Nobody is like Miss Tania. And I think I'm a mini her. She's a boss, and I'm a boss too. I feel like I can out-hustle anybody, and I run my own business. Currently, I sell hair called Raw Extensions. So,
Why don't you just stand here with us? You can stand here with us.
Shout out to you, Miss Tania. I love her mom. I call her mom. But yeah, one thing that's unique about me is I just stay in my own lane and just do my own thing. I don't really want to worry about what everybody else doing. I just focus on myself and just keep doing me. So yeah, thank you.
Only $50. Only $50 for right now.
Huh? Oh yeah, I can do single and break.
So listen, y'all see we got some real talent on here. I love the fact that our youth is coming up and they are passing and succeeding what we expected and what we wish for them. They are bosses now. I wish I was a boss at their age, but that's okay. I'm appreciative to see this culture, this moment, this age group come. All right, y'all. At respective time, I wish we can get James and Reese on the camera real quick. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you. Do we have time for James? Right now, give a round of applause for the people who put this together, who put so much work. Yeah. All I had to do was hear about it. What else y'all got going on? We in town? But no, this is a blessing, and this is beautiful. And the visionary behind this and just the thought process and the creativity is it's beyond what I even envisioned when you guys explained it to me. I'm extremely proud just to be a part of your platform, to be able to witness this. Thank you. I was going to be saying, I'm not going to try to interview. I want y'all to say what y'all need to say. But I can maybe interview y'all, but I'm not going to do it. You will.
I don't have any questions. because we can't ask too much from them because they got to ask all the questions later. But the general question is, how did it come about?
James.
Okay. So, to be honest, this was.
Jack, you know you behind this.
Yeah. To be honest, this was an idea that I had probably 3 years ago. So I've been trying to pull it off. You know, we come up with ideas and we think of stuff that we want to do and we try to figure out how we can pull it together. And I, graduating from Tri-C Cleveland State, I think I went that route first, and it just didn't really pan out the way that I thought that it would. So, you kind of put things on the back burner. You don't necessarily forget about it, but you just put it on the back burner and try to figure out, okay, well, how do I make this happen and how do I make it come together? And to be honest, I think it started to really fall into place when I left my job. And that was like the scariest thing. I left that job probably 3 times and I went back. And at the top of this year, it was kind of the final straw, like, I gotta do something. And the only way I'm really gonna be able to make a lot of this stuff happen is if I get away from what I really don't want to be doing anyway. And I just put a lot more fire into the other stuff that I'm doing to make life work. The lights, the gas, the water, the phone, the rent, the everything. So when I say I go around the clock, I go around the clock. But it really started coming together. I met Reese top of this year, and I think like probably day 2 I was like, we gonna work together. Day 1 I was like, I don't know. But day 2
they always scared of the people.
I was, but day 2 I was like, oh, we supposed to be together. We supposed to be together. And the person that brought us together is Marie. It's decisive. So I think that what really excites me about this, obviously the fact that I'm accomplishing something that I've been working on for a long time and wanting to see really happen, but I'm doing it with who I feel like is family. Like, we all are family together. Like, we all are a part of No Static Radio, and we all have our respective shows, and we do a lot of stuff together. And, obviously stuff separately, but it's cool to be able to be working with people that you know and that you love and that you know have your back. And this was not an easy thing to pull off. It was not an easy thing to pull off, but we did it. And it wasn't just me, it was Reese, and it was so many other people. It was you, and it was you, and everybody sharing it, and like it really, really takes a village. It really takes a village, and I feel like everybody that's here is part of that village. Vanessa, look, I said this is Keto-licious.
Like, call me by my government.
We gotta say that right. This is Nessa Butter.
Period.
Nessa Butter.
Period.
You gonna call her
Keto-licious. It's somebody that's always a part of your process, so she know I'm always hungry. And she always bring me a bowl of something to the show when she comes to the show. And I thought she was bringing me a bowl. Today.
Not today.
She posted some more IG this morning, so it's cool. Either way, everybody is very special. But everybody here is a part of our village, and I'm grateful and I'm appreciative, and I don't think that we say it enough. And that's what this show is about, is thanking people. And people like Philly, he's done a lot of stuff, obviously, to make his life better, but he's doing stuff to make everybody else's lives better. And somebody in media, that's something that I've always wanted to push. I don't want to push the same narrative that everybody else is doing. I want to do positivity and stuff that's motivating and encouraging and inspiring and all of the above. So that's Philly. So that's why he is the first guest of Buzzworthy. And we're going to keep it going, but I appreciate everybody. I can be long-winded. We're going to let Reese talk.
Yes, and that's why I'm a good partner, because I'm very patient. And I definitely know how to be submissive. So anyway, but hey y'all. So anyway,
Y'all know James is all about business. I'm the whole vibe. Y'all want to have a good time, we going to get lit, we going to turn up, you going to feel good, that's what I do. Because y'all know my candles make you feel good. Anyway, so yes, I am super blessed, first of all, to even have this moment and to be able to have met James. I started off at the radio show, No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution, and that was already a blessing in itself. It took me a while. I was a guest on there for other radio hosts several times, and then I ended up connecting with the owner, and she's such a beautiful soul.
We connected from the beginning.
We really connected. I found them first a guest on one show. I didn't know it. Somebody would ask me to come out, and then I was like, I was at this building already, right? And so then we just ended up bonding, and she's like, you need your own show. And I was like, I'm not gonna do no radio show. And 2 years later, I have my own show, Real Talk with Reed, Saturdays from 1 to 3 p.m. And my show is it's unfiltered. It's all about being real. That's why it's called Real Talk with Reese. But the purpose of my show is to help you find your purpose. My purpose in life, I'm a purpose coach. And I believe that once you know who you are and you can really believe and love yourself, that you can open every door and everything will open. Like, I'm all about you finding your God-given purpose in life. Because once you do, you're going to be like, my life is beautiful. And I want everybody to believe that. I'm all about positive energy. My brand is called Love Yourself Productions. I make the most amazing positive energy candles.
Yes, she does.
And all of that came because I've been through a lot. I've had a journey that's a journey. Okay, I put the capital J in journey. And that is because God blessed me with that journey, and I learned from it and I grew from it. And so because of that, I want other people to be able to find their purpose in life. And then I come to the radio show, and James is right before me, right? And see, that's how the journey works, right? That's how God works. Right. I came in and I was so nervous, y'all, on my first show. I mean, like, when I was and he was flowing, he got done. When he got off his show, I was like, so can you mentor me? Anyway, after the show, we would connect, and I was like, me and you gonna work together. And he had a magazine, and I am all about, and you all should be about, because I know my purpose and I am a writer. The minute he said he had a magazine, I was like, so I'm a writer for your magazine, you don't know that yet? And so, full circle, I am a writer for his magazine, and we just connected, and that's just how, and then these two beautiful souls, I love Ryan. Ryan was my personal trainer. Do not look right now. But if you look 10 years ago, Ryan got me together. And he about to get me back together. But it's just not as a trainer though. Ryan actually, we just connected. First of all, we Virgos, so we lit. All day. We Virgos. And so he was.
I'm gonna act right.
I mean, don't act all the way right. Don't act all the way right. But because we connected, really connected, just being Virgos, but also he helped like be a mentor in my kids' life because I took them to the gym and sat them in the corner. And next thing you know, it was cool. And then me and Stacy connected. So the whole thing is, it's full circle. My team is lit. I love everybody. And I gotta say something real quick. Y'all gonna hear it later. But my mama flew all the way in from Atlanta. So shout out to my mama. And her boss, best friend, Pandora, they came in. And that's what it's about. It's about the village. And my village real tight. I love it. Now all of y'all my village. And y'all, we're going to have fun tonight. I hope y'all here enjoy this free food because it's good. And enjoy this free drinks because it's good. Because I don't know if July if y'all going to get that. But tonight, take it all in. Anyway, but yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be with James. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. What me and James got in store for y'all, it's about to go to next level. Like, I'm all about that. If you listen to my show 2020, 22. 2020, 22.
That's the kilos. That's the kilos that she had.
2022. Anyway, 22. But y'all know what it is, right? Anyway, so no, it's for everybody. Whatever you want, live your dreams, live out loud. I'm all about that. We all about that tonight. So get excited, have fun. I love you all. Thanks for being here.
Now, what we want from this, what we won't do, tell, because you guys have more personal relations, tell the people about this building, this establishment, this gentleman that started this. Real quick, why are we here in this particular space?
Well, just to be real quick, because we definitely got to get into the theater and get started. The name of this place is the Village Performing Arts and Cultural Center. There's so much more that's going to be in store here. There are 5 beautiful theaters that are going to be really devoted to doing things and events that are community inspired and things that are giving back to the community and really promoting that sense of being motivating and encouraging and inspiring and all of the above. One of the founders, or one of the board members, Tim, is actually here in the building, so he is going to speak during the show. So he will be able to give you a lot more information about it, but we specifically picked this location because of what's going on here and what we're trying to bring to the community and to media.
Work for James, and then had this opportunity on Right for This Magazine to co-host to this super special event. We getting ready to take Cleveland to another level. So I hope y'all ready. This is the first show. We tested it out. Y'all here to make history. So yes, y'all here are part of history. And so we getting ready to show Cleveland how special it is. People say the mistake on the lake, well, they got it wrong, because we are great on the lake, okay? Okay? So anyway, Buzzworthy is really all about just embracing all the wonderful things we do. Every last one of you guys have greatness in you. But there are some people that go hard for themselves, and so we want to recognize them. In the city of Cleveland, yes, we are going to have a lot of surprises because we lit like that. And James got a lot of connections, you know. So we will have some special guests. Tonight, our guest is so awesome. Besides the fact that he smell good and look good, he make you look good physically. And you'll hear all about that. But what we love about him is how he gives back to the community. Right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Philly is known all over the world, actually. And so we are super excited for you guys to share this moment with us, for you to go through this journey with us. And I just want to say thank you, James, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you, okay?
Thank you.
And we on the next level. They don't even know where they getting ready to go, right? Okay, Buzzworthy is here. And I hope that you guys know that. Do y'all know that? Y'all feel that energy? Do y'all feel this? Y'all feel it? Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm good. Y'all, James got to keep it under control.
One of the things that is going to make Buzzworthy different than like the average show. So
absolutely.
With that being said, we're going to kind of move forward and go ahead and bring in the guest of honor. A lot of you have seen him out there in the lobby already, so it's been really, really cool. But we're going to hand it off to our mistress of ceremonies, Erwashonda.
All right. Woo-hoo.
Thank you for having me.
I think this is really, it's really big, it's epic. I know I said a whole lot out there because I'm long, but
That ain't true.
I appreciate you coming on the show. Like, this is really, really big to put together like a dream, and where you have this dream and you know what you want to do and you struggle pulling it off, and then you get it together and you reach out to people, and a lot of times you don't necessarily get that support. Or you get people that once they get to a certain level, they kind of look down to the little guys or that sort of thing. So the thing that I can say about you always is that you have always been forthcoming, like, let's do it. How long have we known each other? Like 10 years? Because I did the film festival. And I came out to the film festival.
2014.
I was catching the bus coming to everything. Like 2014. Like trying to support somebody here in the city and of course fulfill my dream and all of that stuff too. But all of that just to say, like, I'm really, really grateful. I think that this is really good tonight, and it's gonna give a lot of people the opportunity to really get to know you, because there's so much that you've done in your years that people don't really know about. Like, I've talked to a lot of people over the last 2 weeks, and they're like, okay, yeah, the trainer, but I'm like, but you know, he's got some plays.
The trainer.
And they're like, plays? What did he do? So you got a lot of people that don't know that piece of it. They don't know the football piece of it. They don't know the from porter to pro shop to, like, they don't know a lot of this stuff. A lot of people were learning even out there. So I really, first of all, would like to give Reese the opportunity to say a couple words, and then we'll go into this unscripted interview.
You're doing a great job. So basically, I actually learned a lot. I was one of those people that actually the host was my trainer. That's where you know me from.
When she looked familiar.
I used to just be like, hey. But I definitely know so many people that you have inspired in Cleveland that have you transformed. I mean, literally have transformed. And what I think a lot of people miss is that they look at a trainer, and I can tell you this from experience, and think, oh, they're just working out. But you got, what I've noticed about you and your facility is that you train mental and, you know, mental stability and mental strength, and then you also train from the inside out. And I know you always say break them down and build them up and things like that. But then I'm talking to James, because I'll be honest, like me and a lot of my female friends, we admired you for the abs. And so it was all about the ass for us. But I'm just keeping it real talk for Reese. I mean, y'all, just so you know, when you come to Buzzworthy, it's always gonna be a moment, a vibe. But honestly, just being honest. But whatever, I believe in whatever your purpose is and whatever, you know, your gift is, God gave you that gift. Because everybody cannot have those abs. And so I appreciate them, but I also was able to see past the abs, just being real.
Thank you.
But I also saw...
How much room do you need? What's up, man? You gonna rock with me? Come on, you gotta rock with me, good. Get up out the way, you ain't no franchise. Take it to the middle with the mother guys. 8 wheels turning, yeah, my tongue had a gangbang. Feeling like I'm at the airport. Skywalking at the airport. DJ might be playing trash shorts with some big beats. HBD never ball short. Right over left, watch the hips swing. All around the ring while you trip over your skate string. Double shuffle, shuffle. You struggle with the back, we get the double. Yeah, we on another level. Many moves, yeah, we got suffer. And we land them all successful with the basses and the treble. Combos drop it to the floor. Either way, you in the way, I need to know.
How much room do you need?
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 Mentally, my life has shifted since that comment she made, and that was a couple years ago.
Looking forward to the future. I know you have a couple of productions that have been underway. Family Ties.
I have three written and ready to go.
Like what kind of, not necessarily a timeline, but in a sense, like what how do you plan on, I guess, working that into everything that you're doing now with the book? Because It is.
Yeah. But that's not, I'm not gonna use that as an excuse.
Oh, of course.
The only excuse that I have for doing productions now is that I'm afraid. I'm afraid because it's different out here now. You know, like movie theaters is not doing good. You know, theaters is not even doing good because everyone is afraid of the COVID, right? And you know, breathing, coughing, all that stuff. And I understand. It's like, I don't want to gamble like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to gamble. I want to say, God, you got me, let's go. Production, Playhouse. And then, you know, I take an L. Just because I said I wanted to do one, no. To me, I have to feel it. And I honestly don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't want to rush anything. Again, during quarantine, I've written 3, and I was like, after this, because I didn't think it was going to be a thing. You know, I think that right there, it's going to hit us, then it's going to go somewhere else, and we out. So I'm like, as soon as this is over with, I'm doing a play. It's like, no.
It's really
3 months, it came back. And I was like, golly, I'm not going to do no play. So, yeah, I have to just wait until I feel like I can do it. And I feel that the community is ready to sit next to each other, you know? Amen. Thank you.
As far as the vote, what's the future look like for the vote?
The future is my son. That's my son is the future, man. To see what he has became at 20, right? At 18, you know, he worked at the Vote because, you know, he needed some money. So I was like, well, he started as a janitor too, you know? No, I didn't have the porter then. I called it what it was. Sweep the floor, vacuum, do this. And then, you know, to him, he didn't see it as an embarrassment how I saw it. You know, he see it as, 1, my dad is telling me to do it. 2, this is my dad's job. He's not seeing it as, oh, looking at me, because the people are gonna see you doing it and be like, oh, he helping his dad, or he's helping the business. You know, so it's not, they're not gonna look down at you. So when he did that, you know, it was just money. You know, he just wanted some money because, you know, as a teenager, that's what they want. So he was working for it. And then he came to me one day and said, Dad, I want to be a trainer. And I just looked at him. And I was like, why? And he's like, I just see how you change people's lives, man. And he's like, I really want to do that. And I said, you serious? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, first we gotta get you certified. Then you gotta shadow me. Then you gotta drill me, ask me questions. You know, I don't want to give you knowledge. You gotta ask me questions. And ever since then, man, now he's up to 53 clients. And so when I say the future, this is funny. When I say the future is my son, I absolutely mean that, because I know that if it's just me, I feel like the gym would end up being like a Baptist church. Right? We're all gonna, you know, grow old together. And there's nothing after us. It's just like we holding on right in the end. You know, but now that, you know, my 20-year-old son is there, and he had 20-year-olds walking through the doors. You know, he had 20-year-olds walking through the doors, 18-year-olds walking through the doors. So it's like, I feel life. You know, I feel like there's something after this. And so that's the future. The future is my son. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do now, as long as I can do it until he says, Dad, I'm ready. And then let's go. I'm not gonna go nowhere, but it's yours. And that's the same thing that happened with Dick's. Right? I don't know if y'all know the story, but Dick's Sporting Goods. The father owned it, and he just wanted to do fishing and outdoor stuff. That's it. And of course, it made him some money. He was a millionaire or whatever. And his son was working, you know, summertime. He's like, Dad, you need to get some sports, football, baseball. He's like, no, we're sticking to what we know. This is what works for us. The son went to college, came back out, and was like, Dad, this is what we need to do. This. Dick's Sporting Goods is what it is now because of the son. Not because of the father. The father said, this is all I know, and this is what I'm gonna do, it works, I'm good. And I get that. But the son was like, it can be that. So Dick's Sporting Goods is where it is now because of the son. That's what I want. I want.
And it's the foundation. Like you laid the foundation for your son, and he saw what you had, and you inspired him. Same thing I'm sure with the Dicks, they take it to themselves, which is I know that he's doing that with his son, being part of the radio show, and part of the work tonight. Both of our kids were here tonight and working, so I think that that's just a lot for the village. Bring the village back. I'm all about that, and that's just be an example for your children. He goes out into the community, gives them, I'm sure he has a lot of friends that they're inspiring, so you inspire them, inspire.
Right.
So you say you got final words, closing words?
Yeah, a couple things. Because for one, again, this show that James and I put together, Buzzworthy, it really is about inspiring you guys to live your dreams. Everybody that we bring here, and that's why we want to keep it off with you, because we think it will be super awesome and hearing your journey will be inspiration. So just to know that you can make it and believe it. And so let's write a couple things down that I hope when you leave you can remember. Because what we're doing right now is living this thing called life. And life is an opportunity, benefit from it. Life is beauty, admire it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a duty, complete it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a promise, fulfill it. Life is sorrow sometimes, overcome it. Life is a song, sing it. Life is a struggle sometimes, accept it. Life is an adventure, dare it. Life is luck, make it. And life is too precious, so do not destroy it. Life is life, fight for it, because that's all you got.
Definitely dope. Better.
That corner, you might get that.
No, for real, seriously. Follow, like, and subscribe.